Hello, Caroline. How you doing, baby? Welcome to the Kicking and Screaming with Caroline and Jam show. Sandra is traveling,
Yeah,
right?
she's
Is that a good
she's
intro? Was that a good intro? You never
yeah,
do
I guess
intros, Caroline.
good. My tooth fell is falling out. Like, see,
Some shit that you shouldn't be happening to you.
it's I'm getting it fixed, but basically, oh my god, it almost fell out. Um, I'm
Are you
getting it
evading my
fixed.
question?
What?
Are you don't want to answer my question? Why don't you
What
do
did you?
intros? Do an intro.
This is the intro.
Well, we have the little song and dance.
Yeah,
Oh, Caroline, what have you been doing this past week, girl?
a lot. I have a bruise right here.
I can't wait for people to find out.
Yeah, I'm excited. I don't know when that will be out. But yeah, I'm kind of a zombie, so I'm just getting back and yeah,
That's
you're like,
good.
"Girl, are you okay?" No, am I ever from
Oh,
anything? Am I ever? And it's always just crazy, like, everything that you think is gonna be like, "This is just gonna be great and fun.
yeah,
This is gonna be less serious." It never is, really.
it never
So,
is.
yeah.
Especially if you're in it.
What?
Especially if you're in it.
Yeah, and it like, these games are hard, whether you're like it's an online game, whether it's like it just doesn't even matter. That's why I retired from orgs, like the online games, because it's just even those are intense. They are. Whether
Do
it be
people
even
know you retire from orgs? Do people know you retire from orgs?
yeah, I get asked once in a while to do one, and it's like, "No, I can't do them anymore." Or even like, did you do that Zoom Traders one?
Uh-huh.
Were you in that one?
Never. I've never done an online game. They always ask me to do something and I can't. I especially if it's gonna last multiple days. Hell no.
Oh gosh, if it's but even the day-long ones, it's just so much
No.
waiting around, on to the next it's a lot, like but the mental stuff about this, again, there's people that can, separate, like, emotion and game. I never can, but not only that, it's so hard to, like, not take certain things personal when there
Mm-hmm.
truly is no strategic play in mind or there's no so how
There's
is
no
this not
point. There's no point on being strategic is what you're going for.
no, I'm saying that it's hard not to take certain things personal in some of these games when it's so obvious that some things are personal, like, I 100% like, people are playing the game, blah, 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 it is what it is, and there's moves that make strategic sense, but then there's
Yeah.
straight up moves sometimes where it's like, "Okay, that was like, that truly didn't make any sense, that's not helping your
Yeah.
game." I can separate it, just like when you won, I wasn't pissed, I was like, you did a good job." I wasn't like or even certain decisions, and I always said, like, we couldn't get Carson out towards the end because he won that last immunity, but it was like, even that I was like, "I'm gonna have to go for Carson, we have to go for Carson."
Yeah.
He would even understand at that point. Would it have hurt? Sure, but we have to go for him, like, because that just we have to. It's the game, like,
Yeah. I agree. I think he would have understand. And
he would
I think
have.
he was more disappointed that he dropped the ball from what I remember. He was more disappointed in himself for not winning Emotion or
Yeah,
Emotion.
but then he won the one that mattered and then got put you know what I mean? So,
Mhm.
we couldn't vote him out. But, all I'm saying, like, yeah, these games are a mess and
That's why we're great for them because we are messed up too, baby. I mean, we're right
Yeah.
in the merge, like we're right in the middle line of like mentally good enough to be in these games where it's still fun.
And it's like too, it's like I know that I get emotional, it is what it is.
I
I
think this connects really good to this Survivor 50 episode, especially the ending.
yeah, it would so we're on number 11 now, so I just watched
We
it,
are on
yes.
number 11. There's only two more episodes left because there's whatever happened on 12 and then the finale, which is gonna be amazing. But this episode was a good one because had this new twist that they have never made. But if you want to start, Let's start with the aftermath of Stephanie's vote and the 50-50 coin thing with the $1 million. You remember? It
Okay,
felt like
so
a
they
month ago, but it was last week.
no, I know time has not been existing lately. So yeah, I
Yeah.
watched it. I watched the episode, and okay, so they it's the $2 million. They have $2 million. I liked like
Yeah.
the clips of Rick dancing and them like
Yeah.
having like the aerial
That's
shots,
hilarious. That's
and it
so
is.
fucking good. I
But
think it made me love him a little bit more.
it's made me love him more. Like I was not like going in with Rick Devens as my like woo. However, I do appreciate that. Like yes, above all else, because that's what I've always said as well. And I feel like me and you were like that as well, where
Yeah.
it was like above all else, like yes, winning, but also like we'll go crazy if we don't have fun. And he's
Yeah.
bringing so much fun, but not only just fun, but like he's taking risks and he's just doing it. And it's fun to watch when people are like, he didn't think twice about, yep, I'll go for this. I'll flip the coin. And look at how it paid off. It obviously
Yeah.
easily could have went the other direction and screwed him over, but he got the idol. So he comes back to camp. Everyone's like cheering, happy, like, woo, it's $2
Great.
million. And then we have, who was it, Joe? They like,
Joe and Jonathan pissed that chaotic Devon's shenanigans because they want everything to be super tidy and super fun, like straight up and loyal and your word and all of that. But everybody else is like just excited and happy. Like, what's up with like these two guys always trying to, because they're so depressing sometimes. Like, have fun.
yeah, and I get depressed too, but like, girl, and I think Jonathan does a better job of reading the
Yeah,
room and understanding that like,
yeah,
okay, Joe is pretty rigid and it's like either it's black and white and he knows how to like maneuver him like that.
yeah.
But yeah, it's like that's what this game is, and
It is.
it's this is where we're at right now. So like let's look at the good. So yeah, Suri obviously had a good point of view. Like this is how this game works. And now like let's think of like the good. Um you're at $2 million. That's a big deal.
It is a lot of money. It is. It only happened once at Winners at War. They didn't know it was gonna happen until they go to the beach. And now they didn't know this was gonna happen until Mr. Beast come on and say it. And there's something cool that Rizzo say that if other than him winning Survivor 50, this would be his favorite tribal council ever. He says at the beginning of this episode, the one with Mr. Beast. And Audrey talks about like how she loves that Rick is doing the dirty work and that the two roaches from the edge won't go home. Like
I like it.
it's helping her, and she has a really good line on the episode that she says, "Now it's punching time, like game to the end." Like she's gonna like go through it to the end, which I love for Audrey because I love Audrey. And
Was super good. What's up? What? Oh, okay.
hi, Luca. Let me see. Say hi, Luca. Let me see.
He snuck out already. He's like, there's a little present up.
That's
Oh,
amazing.
dang! Annoying.
And then you go back to Seri, which I think was great, where you are going for Seri complaining because Joe and Jonathan, or Joe calls Rick's move of poor taste. Joe tells to Seri his moves are of poor taste, and Seri says to him, "This is just Survivor. Like I just see it as Survivor." And then she goes into her little confessional seat and she says that Joe is on 500 Hypocrisy Hill, which was like chef's kiss, mom. Oh
So she's sick of him. I'm sick of babysitting him.
yes,
He was on the perfect season for the integrity stuff, but this one ain't it. So it's interesting just to see. But again, we need people like Joe who are different than like you can't have all Devons. You can't have all. It's good to have like a
yeah,
different mix of people who. So it's fun to see this honor and integrity. But unfortunately, a lot of the honor and integrities are kind of getting, you know, at this point, their whole alliance is pretty much shot. So it's like, okay,
yeah.
well
It's
now
only two
let's
people
maneuver.
left. Yeah, it's
What?
only two people left, Joe
Yeah.
and Jonathan.
So it's like, let's maneuver. Who can we work with? Who can, and don't be like just complaining to them. Go in there and do something. So, which again, easier said than done. I'm not like, especially you can easily get in your head. This stuff's hard. The mental part of it
Yes.
is hard. It is. Like, okay. So
They
they
cut to
go,
now. Tiffany is talking to Seri and Rizzo about, or Tiffany is talking to Seri about how she feels that we have to take Aussie out. And this is the first time that Cerise, or not take Aussie out, but make Aussie play the idol. And this is when Cerise does the little flashback of Advantage Dumb of Game Changers. And she agrees that she needs to like get rid of these idols because she doesn't want this to happen again.
which I was shocked too, though, with why not wait a little bit? Like, I get it, play like that would be good for her game, flush his idol
Yeah.
or whatever. However, it's like all I was thinking too, like, why not like because oh, my tooth almost fell. Okay. Why not
Oh,
like wait longer and what if because he would probably play it for Suri as well.
yeah,
Obviously they couldn't talk during this, but
yeah. She didn't know
why
that
just
yet.
flush it?
Yeah,
Why just flush it? I feel like Ozzy would do anything Suri said, which he pretty much happened where he was like, "Oh yeah, I had a dream about that," and I was thinking about
crazy. It's a
using this
prophet
idol.
now. It's Ozzy the prophet
Yeah,
who had a
exactly.
freaking dream about it.
So it's like, but why just flush it anyway? Why not like use it for one of like later? But I get the point of like I'm gonna get him to flush it. So they go to the challenge. It's a nice day out, so no one's rocking it. And Jonathan had won this last time. Tiffany thinks she won. That sucked. I'd be so pissed. And I even though obviously it's like Jeff's not lying about this. Like
Yeah,
she touched her toe or whatever happened. She didn't transition when she should have or whatever happened. They play the that's it's just kind of like when you have all of that, like, momentum of, like, I just won in her
oh my
second
god,
win to then
that would
take
have
it aw
sucked.
she handled it so well because like, what are you actually gonna say in that moment? Are you gonna be like, "I don't agree do you agree with me?" Like, what is she just be like, "No?"
I mean, Carolyn Wigger, wouldn't you or me would have said, "I don't believe it. I need to see it on a clip." I would have. I
I
think
wouldn't
you would have too.
I don't think I even would have been, in that position where I won and then I got so but I don't think I don't think I would have because, like, they're not gonna lie, and you know what I mean? And
I mean, they're
you
not gonna lie, but if you can see it, I wanna see it too. No?
I don't think I would have said that.
I was so competitive out there, I think I would have. I
I don't
would
think I
have.
would,
I
'cause,
think
like,
I
you're
I
gonna
would
call
have. I was like, "You already said it." I was like, "What do you mean?" I would have tried to make it sound cute.
but just for your own peace of mind too, and I'm sure anyone looking back, like, would wanna, like, see like, "What? Are you serious?" But at the same time, it's like, let's be real, they're not gonna be, like, lying to you.
Maybe she accepted it, and on the way to camp, when they're in the tents or in the boats, maybe they went and show her, so she would be okay with it. You know what I'm saying?
I
And
doubt
maybe
it.
they didn't do it in the middle of the water, but they ended up showing her.
I doubt it. They don't owe us nothing like that. Yeah, I get it, what you're saying, but I doubt it. So, then Jonathan wins. So, this is a challenge he won last time, and now he wins it again, and yeah, what a good what like, literally the best challenge to win.
Oh my
Uh-huh.
god, because this twist, it's new. It's called the what? The power play or something, Jeff called it. And it's
I
like there's 9 people left, and they're gonna split them in two, four on one side, four on the other, and then
yep.
Jonathan, that has immunity, can vote on both tribal councils. And then they take them to this beach, which you might have recognized as Tika, our beach, didn't you?
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it was our beach. And
I don't
nah,
recognize
girl.
it anymore. I don't recognize him
They
anymore.
always use the same camp part. They where the trees were.
I don't remember anymore. It's been too long, and the only camp I ever know exactly what it is
It's the merch one.
is
The
what?
sunset one. The sunset one.
Yeah, that's it, with the big rock that
Yeah.
they fell off of. That's the only one I ever know.
I love watching Tika camp. And then Jonathan, they go there because this is how I remember. You remember when we came back from the challenge and we were all muddy, and
Yes.
they put us on this like dry riverbed for like 15 minutes when we got to the camp for the first time and we couldn't talk and Bruce was like all hurt.
Yep.
You remember that dry riverbed
Actually, no, I don't.
before we walked into the camp and we saw there was gonna be a challenge? Whatever. Yeah, I recognize all of that. But they have this thing where Jonathan has to go back and forth, which is so much power, and there's a lot of shit that happens, especially with Seri trying to control the other side through Jonathan without him knowing. That was
Woo!
so cool.
So cool. So yeah, Rizzo messed that one up. No,
You go straight to it, girl. Because
no, it's
first
true.
of
So
all,
Sarid still didn't want him gone. I want him around still. So
yeah,
she's hoping that Rizzo's gonna tip Ozzy off,
yeah,
which
but
play the
Aussie fucked
play,
it up.
what?
Aussie fucked that up big time.
But
Talking
that's
to
his. I
Aubrey.
can't even be pissed at anyone at the like. He was. Oh my, he was so bad. Like I'm almost shocked. But like I guess maybe that's I feel like he was probably having, like, a lot of, like, spiritual, like, awakenings out there and, like, a lot of, like, moments of, like, whoa, of clarity and feeling so good and feeling so do like, and a lot of people were telling him this, like, "Wow, like, you're playing a good game." People were telling him that. I think he was getting confident. He's getting really
Yeah.
feeling good in all of his relationships, and he has Cirie, and it's like, to start just talking outwardly like that to Aubrey, like she's already
To the
gone.
person you're voting off, which is the wrong part. You can never give the person on the bottom any ammo
Like,
just because
nothing.
you're so confident that person is going to leave. Like I always said, whenever I knew that that person was going, I would have a conversation that I could later remind them of. But he literally was like, well, I'm so sorry you're leaving and I'm going to be the one that's going to win because this. And she said it. He was giving me his final speech and I'm
Yeah,
still playing the game. Like he
100%.
also said it. It's like a pre-jury management move. I was
Yeah,
like, dude, hello, crazy.
yeah. And
And
that
then
just
obviously Rizzo find out and he's like not gonna protect him because what the fuck, dude?
what is he gonna do later on? Like, what he kind like, what would he have done? Like, saved him for what at the he tanked himself.
Yeah.
So what would have been better in that situation? They ended up including him. He's screwing over more people by, like,
Mm,
blowing that thing up when
yeah.
you can't help him at this point. He's done. He's toast. So,
And
obviously
you see it on the preview. Seri is like, now I'm fucked. What I'm gonna do? We're not there yet, but she refers to on the preview after Ozzy said everything about her.
so on the other side, we have Emily or so the easy vote seemed to have been Aubrey, and I really believe that if he wouldn't I know that Jonathan wanted him out, but I really believe that without him doing that and telling Aubrey all of that, like, basically, he just gave her a lot of ammo. Then, I'm not saying Aubrey wouldn't have come up with something, because even then, it's like Aubrey like,
Yeah.
yes, those the obvious vote or the one that it I feel like, does that ever stick? Well, Joe wanted it to. So then we go to or we go on the other side, and I thought that was really cool how Emily was trying to do something, and this is the day she went home last year or last time. So
Yeah.
wanted to do something to fight for herself. He's gonna play my idol, which it was believable because he
Yeah.
does like a spectacle and he does like loud stuff. So
Yeah.
it was believable. Then uh I just thought that like I was like, wow, that's would be a really good plan. And it almost did work, but then Suri had that extra vote too.
If it wasn't for Seri's extra vote, it would have worked
That was
because
good.
they didn't know Seri. I don't know who else was there. Seri, Jonathan, and Tiffany did not know where the idol was gonna be. So this guaranteed them if it's only 5 votes and they have an extra vote, then they had a three-way tie, right?
Mhm.
And that's how they protected themselves from where the idol was gonna land. That's
Crazy.
good. That's fucking Sari there. And
Yep.
I love when they show Sari thinking and they say, "Oh my God, Sari is like." You can see her engine turning. Like she's trying when she's talking to Emily about the word the idol, and Emily is suggesting like whatever you said they were gonna do with Devens that they didn't end up doing. But Sari is like, how could I protect myself from this?
Yep.
Was so good,
Yep.
good.
So, Ozzy, what I'm
So they
having a
go to vote, and then they go to vote, and there is a three-way tie. Two votes for Emily that Sari did, two votes for Sari that Emily and Devens did, and then Jonathan and Tiffany voted for um Devon. They cancel out the Devon vote with the idol. Everybody goes back to vote, and there's a lot of conversation in the webs, in the social medias about why
yeah.
did Sari and Emily were able to vote again, because normally when there's a tie, those two people don't vote.
Oh! Okay, yeah, I've been not on social medias, is this?
Yeah, but I think it was because since Sari had an extra vote, that's why they let everybody vote again. And because Emily was gonna vote for she could only vote for Sari because Emily couldn't vote for her, they let her
Yep.
go again. And that's why I think they let them vote again because of Sari's extra vote. So now with Sari's extra vote, it's like 4 votes for Emily and then 2 votes for Devens, which brings us to why Devin voted for Sari again, knowing that Emily was gonna get the one out.
You think he knew?
Well, everybody else was already voting to get Emily out. Even if there was not an extra vote, it was 3 against 2. I think he did it
So
out of loyalty. No?
oh, I thought, well, I guess too, you never know if people are gonna switch or
You think that's why?
yeah, what do you think? You think out of just loyalty? He's not dumb, though.
Yeah, I might. He might have bet on somebody doing something crazy and using this opportunity to take Sari out.
Because
Maybe
that's what I feel like would've made more sense, right? That was good plan,
it would have
right?
been a tie again, though. What would have happened?
Is that when they go to rocks?
If it would have been a tie, it would have been, yeah, go rock again. But Seri has 2 votes, so she gets 2 rocks. I don't know. I don't know. Oh my god, we need Sam right here.
But yeah, that would've been a really good plan, that sucks, and that was obviously fun to watch, and then she goes straight to the bench and is on the jury. Oh, and I felt so bad. Oh my gosh, it's okay, then it's the other tribal council. Sorry, we're all over the place. This is only 20 minutes in. We must be like cruising.
We are
Okay,
good today because it's Mother's Day, Caroline, and you need to do your motherly thing.
I'm a mom. So I felt, like when people are walking out, like when he got voted out, when Ozzy gets voted out and he's walking away and he just keeps looking back. I was like, "Just keep walking." I felt bad for him, like, it was hitting him. Did you see that when he just k
Uh, It was fucked up. His face was like, because first he says "fuck guys," right, and then he says to Rizzo something. Rizzo says like, "You talk too much today."
Oh,
And then he was like, I'll explain it to you later. And then he goes like, there's nothing to explain here. And then Jonathan tells him, I could never have beaten you. You were like too strong. And he started walking towards the torch, not for Mr. Jeff. And he goes, he's hurt. He's hurt.
you
But
could
it is nobody's fault but his own.
yeah, but it's still sad. I felt it. Come on, it's been so long since he's played, and it was
Yeah.
just sad to see. He just kept looking back, looking back. It was almost like he was in just shock. He was just completely like in shock,
Yeah.
and but you could see like the sadness, and he just
Yeah.
couldn't walk away. And I'm like, don't look back to your people that like they ain't gonna give you anything that's gonna make you feel better, Ozzy. Quit looking at them.
And he had a really good speech at the tribal council where he talks about his growth and everything he's gone through and how he sees the game now. You know, all those speeches that make you think that person is gonna get voted off. Even when we were on the island, sometimes when Jeff would ask us about our growth, inevitably you would think that person is going home because why is Jeff asking you about the growth?
Yeah, which is
He
why, yeah.
knows.
He remember when I was like, "Why are you asking me about this? Am I going home?" Remember he got mad, he did.
Yeah.
He's like, "Why does everybody think that?" Well, because it happens.
'Cause that's how he does it.
It typically is, like, you ask those questions like, "Now, Carolyn, if you were to what is one thing?" And I didn't wanna answer it. I was like, "Don't make me answer that. That means
Yeah,
that don't jinx me like that. I don't wanna talk about my growth on episode 4. That means I'm going home." It doesn't
yeah.
mean you're and it doesn't always, but yeah, when we see those, like, "Tell me what you" yeah, no, thank you. I'm still learning and I'm here.
Yeah, I need to be here more.
Yep, I got more to learn.
That happened with
So
me on the when they put me with Matt and you guys were on the other side with the keys,
oh,
and
yeah,
it was either Matt or me, that's when I got that question. I was
which,
like,
of
"What have we?"
course that made sense because
Yeah,
it was literally like we all
me or
knew
him.
it's
Yeah,
you or him, and you were, like, fighting for your life. That was, like, different as far as, like, of course, they're gonna ask that then because who is it? Who's going home? What you know?
yeah,
That was so emotional.
yeah. And they also show Aubrey talking about how and I love when Aubrey Jonathan goes to Aubrey, he goes before tribal, he goes, "Aubrey, you're in trouble today." And she goes like, "No shit, I played Survivor 4 times. I know I'm in trouble today."
It's
And
good. It's
and then in
good.
tribal and then in tribal she talked about her anxiety playing the games, but how she on this season of Survivor has made anxiety her friend
Yep,
instead
I
of
love
like
that.
letting it. Yeah, that was good, right?
'Cause it's true, it's like you still have it, it's still there, and it's you just learn how to you just learn how to manage it, how to have it be, like, in sync with you and not have it over c like, o control your life or control every situation. It's just, "I know that it's there. What can I do? How
Mhm.
can I move forward?" Instead of being like, "I need to be cured from this," which is sometimes overwhelming to think, like,
Yeah.
when you have anxiety, and sometimes it's just, "How can I learn to just manage this?" Um,
And Aubrey had a really good episode. Like she had been having like 3 good episodes, a lot of good phrases about her game. I mean, she had the letters 2 episodes ago, right? Or last episode, where
yep,
she's talking about like losing to Michelle and how much she has to learn in terms of making moves at the end. She had this episode where she was able to turn everything around in her favor. Um, I think is a great arc. It's only going up for Aubrey right now. She already cemented a relationship with Joe and Jonathan 3 episodes ago. Um, yeah. I always said, and even when Joe started this episode saying he's in the bottom, now I've always loved players that play from the bottom. I think they have the best chances of getting far if they know
yep,
how to play it.
I love the bottoms.
Girl, tell me
So,
about it.
it's it's anyone's game. So now now Suri is feeling screwed, and, that
I
sucks.
don't see a good ending for Siri in the next episode because Ozzy blew her game up.
So now do you think but gosh, it's like, that would be so cool if she was able to, like, make it another, right? If she just goes right after him, that
It
sucks.
it it is now. So it's only 7 people left now, Carolyn.
Yeah.
So it's Joe and Jonathan, Aubrey, Devin, Tiffany, Seri, and Rizzo. When are you gonna get rid of Seri if it's not now?
Yep, exactly. That sucks. So she needed her little Ozzy, makes sense. And that's why I said, like, I'm shocked that they weren't, like, finding ways to even just keep the idol because I feel like Ozzy would have done anything for her, you know?
Yeah.
But obviously, you can't plan for them getting split up and being on different si
Had
So
Ozzy not told Aubrey that he wanted Rizzo out, Rizzo would have protected Ozzy and told him use the idol. That's that was gonna happen
100,
in my mind.
100%. So it's
So
all fault really.
Oscar. What happened, Oscar?
I'm kidding about Rizzo. Like, what would I'd be like, he said exactly what it is. Like, you talk too much. It's just funny he says it to him. So we have the finale. Is that next week or no? 2
No,
weeks.
next week is the episode before the finale, and then we have the finale.
So you're going to the thing. Are you excited? What day are you flying out there?
I'm gonna be there whenever I need there, Carlin. You know how I am. I'll be there
No.
on time. Oh, I'm so excited. I mean,
So,
Sandra already said it. They invited all the winners, so I'm
yeah,
happy
yeah.
for it there.
So they're inviting. Are you going to be? When are you going to be in Chicago? Is that next week or is that this week?
Yes, I'm gonna be in Chicago with the Bryson 100%. It's gonna be
This
a
week?
fun party. There's a lot of us going, and
This week?
yeah, for the next to final episode, yeah. And
Oh,
then
you're staying in Chicago for 2 weeks?
no,
Come to Minnesota for Ben's concert.
I'll try. I'll try.
It's in
I told
Minneapolis.
you I could have gone this week because I was gonna be, already in the area.
Where? No, you're in
Because I was
Chicago.
gonna be
That's
in Pittsburgh and then I was gonna go with you and then Chicago, but then you said no because you had something else, so I went to Austin.
when's Austin? Was that last week?
Yeah, 2 days ago. Yeah,
I'm
4 days
so
ago.
confused. Time has, like,
It was so
been
much fun. Mitch was there, Cassidy was there, obviously Bryce was there, Annie was there. I saw her in concert. She was fun.
it was fun.
Yeah, and
Come
there
to
were like, yeah, I want to do that. Let's figure it out. Let's figure it out.
Come to Ben's. This rips! Yeah.
That's his song.
Well, he just always says that. This rips, this rot, like, let's shred and all of that.
Well, the
So,
one
yeah,
time I was gonna go to his concert, they didn't have enough tickets, and I was hanging out with Jamie and Jamie's friends,
you
Danny.
couldn't get in?
I could get in, but they couldn't, so I stay outside.
It was that great. That sucks. So,
Yeah,
yeah,
apparently I
this
got like, because I wasn't going either. I got a ticket that somebody didn't have because it wasn't up to band. It was like to the venue was like being really hardcore about like capacity.
yep, that sucks. But, yeah, his shows are fun. So yeah, that's Minneapolis, and we're excited for the finale. I guess they're having something at the Mall of America, but I'm not gonna be around, and I'm like, I'm sorry.
Why?
Right? What day is the finale?
The 20th.
Yeah, and that's my 17 years sober, and
That's amazing.
I'm gonna be gone. Like then I'm leaving. I
Yeah.
won't be like I don't like doing how you do it, where it's like back to back, like in with no.
What
I
I'm
need
supposed to do? Tell CBS not to air the episode?
which crap we're gonna have to do that. We'll talk after, but like
Yeah.
you're gonna be at the when are we gonna record this? Because for the finale one, when are we gonna okay, we'll figure it out.
Oh, it's Sunday again.
No, I'm gonna be gone. Okay. So we after this episode, we hope that Suri is not gone, but it's
Yeah.
looking and I don't have spoilers, so like but
No,
we're
me
hoping
either.
and it looks like Joe is definitely gonna win.
Oh, I hope not. I mean, he's a great guy, but I don't want him to win. Has nothing to do with it. I'm rooting for right
Yep.
now. I'm rooting, of course, for Sari. I'm loving Aubrey, and I'm loving, which I'm a little surprised. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna be honest about it. I'm kind of liking Tiffany. Like she's like, they're showing her enough like connecting with people, so that's good for
Yeah.
her. It's always a surprise. A lot of people talk about how such an underdog always have a good opportunity of winning this all returnee season. So it's good for her.
Yep. So all right. This is a short one, but we're moms and we got
It's a
motherly.
short one, but a goody one.
Thank you.
Love you, Carol.